When you look on YouTube, there are over 50 million videos proposing one protective style or another as the secret to hair growth. Mini braids are the best protective hairstyles for hair growth. No cap. Mhm. Mini twists are the best protective hairstyles for hair growth. No cap. But spoiler alert, protective styles do not help you with hair growth. Uh-oh. Throughout the whole of last year, I was religiously protective styling. Protective styling was one of the things I was really consistent with. And I ended up 2024 with, I think, 1 to 2 inches of hair. Yes, like the whole of 2024, I only added 1 to 2 inches of hair. And I was protective styling a lot. Like it was one protective style to another. So that is proof enough that protective styles cannot grow your hair. However, there are things you can do when you have your protective styles on. There are routines that you can follow that would help you grow your hair, help you retain length, see volume, and all of that. I've been following all of these tips I'm about to share with you. I've been following them consistently, regularly, and I've seen major growth in my hair this year. Like only from January to March, I've been able to grow my hair, increase volume, the health of my hair just because I've been doing these things. So without wasting much time, let's dive right in. So the number one thing on my list is scalp massages. Oh yes. Scalp massages have been a game changer for my hair. During the Christmas and New Year break, I just had my protective style on for a long time for 3 weeks, and I decided to scalp massage out of nowhere. I just decided to do it consistently for 3 weeks. And when I took down that protective style, the length, the volume, the growth was just there. Like there was body on my, even like people around my siblings, they were like, "Ah, your hair looks better this time around." And I'm like, I know, because I scalp massage consistently. When I mean consistently, like 5 to 6 times weekly for 3 weeks. And the change was very visible. And I don't know why people don't talk about scalp massages a lot, but they really, really help. Now, our hair grows based on blood circulation, basically. Like how well your blood is able to circulate is how well your hair is going to grow healthily from your roots. There's a lot of science behind scalp massages, and I made a video about it actually. If you've not watched it, go check it out. I'll link it in the description below. I don't want to talk too much about it. I don't want this video to be too long, but there is a lot of sciences behind scalp massages. There's why scalp massages really, really help with hair growth. So yeah, just go watch the video. I gave like every detail about scalp massages in that video. If you've not been doing scalp massages, please add them to your routine and you're going to experience major hair growth, whether you are on mini braids, mini twist, or whatever. But just try adding scalp massages and see the difference and then come back here and tell me. Now, the second thing that I've been doing consistently to my protective styles that have helped me see major growth is moisturizing consistently, but not with water, but with hair teas, Ayurvedic hair teas. Since this year, I have been very intentional about my hair growth. So I've been using Ayurvedic teas. Now, Ayurvedic teas, if you're sleeping on Ayurvedic teas, I don't know what you're doing. Like, if you want hair growth, you want to retain length, you want to strengthen your hair, you want to volumize your hair, and you're still sleeping on Ayurvedic teas, I really don't know what you're doing. See, let me just simplify it. Water is good, but Ayurvedic teas, they are good. Now, I know that moisturizing your hair regularly is very important, right? But how about now you are moisturizing your hair, but you are getting nutrients, adding nutrients to your hair from that? Does that make sense? Because when you're using water, it's just water. Yes, your hair is going to be moisturized and all of that. But with Ayurvedic teas, moisturizing with Ayurvedic teas comes with adding nutrients to your hair. And these nutrients in turn helps to fasten your hair growth and then helps to strengthen your hair, volumize your hair, and just comes with so much added benefits depending on the herbs that you're using. So I hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that you need Ayurvedic teas in your routine. That's if you're looking for growth. But if water is enough for you, that's okay. Because some people they have a kind of beef with Ayurvedic teas, using herbs on your hair, and all of that. I don't know why, but nobody can convince me otherwise anymore. Like I literally now try every week to use Ayurvedic teas, and I have seen like major growth in my hair, even though it's not just the growth, the volume, the health. My hair now looks darker and everything. So yes, Ayurvedic teas, they have come to stay for me. The third thing for me has been protecting my protective style. Yeah, even protective styles, they need protecting. And when I'm talking about protecting, I'm not just saying using bonnets overnight when you go to bed. Yes, that one is a given. It has always been a given for me. But there are extra protecting that you can do to your hair when you have a protective style when you have your protective styles on. And that could be using scarves during the day. Like now, let's say you work in a very dusty environment, or regularly you engage with dusty activities like sweeping your house, and all of that. Those could bring dirt to your hair, and dirt on your hair could roughen up your protective styles. They could clog up your pores and all of that. So try protecting your hair, not just at night only. When you are trying to engage in something that you know that is going to bring a lot of dust, I always like to carry scarves around these days because you never know what will happen, right? Also, I like protecting my hair from the sun because I don't want it to get dry on time. So yeah, that's just protecting that you can do randomly apart from using bonnets before you go to bed. And also again, using bonnets is also very important. Bonnets, silk scarves, silk pillowcases, whatever works for you. But always, 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 always try to protect your protective styles before you go to bed or during the day. So the fourth thing that you want to be doing is scalp health. Be very intentional about your scalp health when you are protective styling. This would help you with hair growth and length retention. A lot of people tend to ignore their scalp. They just see it like you're just focusing on the hair, whereas the scalp is where the hair grows out from. It's just like with crops, we can only see the plants. We can see the leaves, the fruits, the stem. Is it stem? Yes, the stem. But we don't usually focus on the soil, right? Once you are seeing a plant, is a plant you are seeing. Nobody really cares about the soil. And that's what most of us do when it comes to our scalp. We forget scalp health and just ignore it in our protective styles. Always try to check your scalp. Is it dirty? Is it dry? So you can add water, oil it, and all of that. So always try to focus on your scalp health when you're protective styling, and it will help faster with length retention. In all of these, if you ask me, I would say the most important is moisturizing your hair when you have your protective style on. Some people tend to forget moisturizing. I did that a lot last year, and that's what causes breakage. Breakage is the biggest enemy of length retention, I'm sure you know. So when you leave your hair dry, it tends to break when you take down your protective styles. So always, always moisturize. If you cannot go 2 to 3 times weekly, once a week is okay. At least you're trying, right? If you're a lazy natural, once a week is okay for you. Just set a date, maybe every Wednesday, every Thursday. Just put it among your routine. This is when I'll be moisturizing my hair. Moisturize, add oil, and your hair is going to look fresh again and all moisturized. But if you want extra growth, like you want to add extra length and all of that, like I have seen, then you can now go ahead to add regular scalp massages, using teas instead of water. And yes, your hair will thrive. All right, that's the end of today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, before you click off this video, I know you're done watching, but I have something to share with you. This is going to only take 30 seconds of your time, I promise. If you're a beginner in your haircare journey and you've still not totally figured out this haircare thing yet, or if you're stuck in your haircare journey, like you've been stuck for years and you don't know where to continue from, come closer. I've got something for you. When I started my haircare journey, it was a lot of learning, unlearning, and relearning. I had to find out a lot of things by myself, do a lot of research, learn from a lot of naturalistas. And it's been 3 years now, and I can say I have finally cracked the code to growing long hair without having to do too much. And guess what? Guess what? I have packed all of this knowledge into an ebook. The ebook is 30 days to visible hair growth and health. Now, this ebook contains everything you need for hair growth. I call it the A to Z of hair care because it contains everything you need to grow long hair. like literally everything you need. I've written some of the best DIY recipes that have helped me, how to create a routine, how to understand your hair, building a hair profile, like your porosity, the hair, your hair's density, and all of that. This ebook can be beneficial for those that are just beginning hair care, those who are stuck. If you're an hairstylist and you want to understand the afro hair more, you are a mom who wants to grow out long hair on your kid's head, then yes, this ebook is for you. I'm going to leave the link in the description of this video. So if you want to get this ebook and unlock the longest hair that you've ever grown, then click the link in the description below to get your copy, and congratulations. You've now understood hair care. All right. Bye. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below, what have you been doing, what have you not been doing, what did you learn new. Let me know in the comment section. And if you're new here, please don't leave without subscribing. Subscribe to my channel, turn on the post notification to get notified anytime I post. I usually don't go a week without posting. Sometimes I post twice a week. So yeah, turn on your post notification. Share this video with those who you think might need it also. And I'll see you guys in another one. Bye.